Anitra Goddard here with the 2015 Central Florida Throwdown. I want to thank you all for registering for our event and supporting us for the third year in a row. We have put together these videos to explain all of the standards for all of the workouts. If you have any questions about any of those, please click the link below and we will get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you. 2015 Central Florida Throwdown workout WOD 1 is Clamanda. A 6-minute AMRAP for individuals and a 9-minute AMRAP for teams. RX individuals will perform 5 hang clusters at 135 and 95 pounds and 5 muscle-ups. Scaled individuals will perform 5 hang clusters at 95 pounds and 65 pounds and 5 pull-ups. The Masters and the Grandmasters will perform 5 hang clusters at 95 pounds and 65 pounds. The men will perform 5 pull-ups and the women will perform 5 hand-release ring rows. Beginners will perform 5 hang clusters at 65 pounds and 45 pounds. They will do 5 hand-release ring rows. RX teams will complete a 9-minute AMRAP of 5 hang clusters at 135 and 95 pounds and 5 muscle-ups. Scaled teams will complete a 9-minute AMRAP of 5 hang clusters at 95 pounds and 65 pounds and 5 pull-ups. Clusters are a hang clean into a thruster. The standard our judges will be looking for are: the bar is deadlifted from the ground. The clean must be initiated with the bar making a change of direction from the hang position. The hang clean may start with the barbell positioned anywhere above the knee. In the squat position of the clean, the crease of the hip must obviously be below the crease of the knee. If the depth of any rep is questionable, it will not be counted. In the overhead position, the arms must be fully locked out overhead with the ears visible through the fronts of the arms. A thruster, a push press, a push jerk, or a split jerk will be accepted standards for getting the bar into an overhead position. Reps will not be counted if the athlete cleans the bar directly from the ground. When in the bottom of the squat, if the crease of the hip is not below the crease of the knee. If the athlete's arms are not fully locked out overhead. If the athlete's elbows are bent in the overhead position. If the athlete's ear is not visible through the fronts of the arms. The standards we will be looking for in the muscle-up are: the athlete must start from a full dead hang position with the arms, hips, and knees fully extended. At the top of the rings, we will be looking for elbows fully locked out, hips in line with the rings, and the athlete must show control at the top of the rings for the rep to count. Reps will not be counted if any of the following occur: if the athlete's elbows are bent at the bottom of the rings, if the athlete's elbows are bent at the top of the rings, if the athlete does not show control at the top of the rings. The format for teams. Only one team member may work at a time, while the other team members remain behind the designated line. Teams may tag in and out at any time, but there must be a hand-to-hand tag. The athlete tagging in may not proceed until the athlete tagging out has completely crossed over the line. If an athlete commits a false start, there will be a 3 burpee penalty. The athlete will complete the burpees and they will then have to return behind the line. They may then proceed to the work area. The pull-up standards we are looking for are: the pull-up is started in a dead hang position with the arms fully locked out. At the top of the pull-up, the athlete's chin must be visibly over the bar. Strict, tipping, and butterfly pull-ups are all acceptable standards. Reps will not be counted if the athlete jumps straight into the pull-up, if the arms are bent at the bottom of the pull-up, and if the athlete's chin is not fully visible over the bar. For the hand-release ring rows, the standards our judges will be looking for are: both of the athlete's feet must be positioned in front of the designated line. This line will be directly under the rings. All hand release ring rows will start with the athlete seated on the floor. The athlete will then grab the rings to initiate the pull. The arms must be fully extended with no bend in the elbow. At the top of the ring row, the rings must touch the athlete's body. At the bottom of the ring row, the athlete must release their grip fully from the rings. The athlete may then re-grip the rings and initiate the next ring row. The athlete may rest on the ground at the bottom of the ring row, but it is not a required standard. Any kipping style will be accepted so long as the above-mentioned standards are met. All rings will be positioned at a standard height of 39 inches from the floor to the bottom of the ring. Reps will not be counted if the athlete's feet are not in front of or if they are on top of the designated line, if the athlete's elbow is bent at the bottom of the row, or if the rings do not come in contact with the athlete's body. Thank you so much for watching the standards videos. Hopefully we've done a good enough job that it answers any questions that you might have had about any of the movements in the workouts. However, if they did not, either A, watch the videos again, or ask your questions below. Also, judges, please rewatch these. This is what our standards are going to be for judging as well.